The question's been asked and you guys want to know what winter tires I'm using. Stick around. So welcome to the channel, guys. So again, you guys over the episodes, you can ask me what type of winter tires am I using on my daily Mustang driver. First of all, I don't like driving in the winter. I don't like driving in the snow. I've got the rocks. It's a real headache. You know, especially comes the extra detailing where we want to do definitely the undercarriage from all those salts. And you know, check out the video up here about the undercarriage cleaning system that I use to basically clean Stacy in the winter and like I said, just prevent any kind of garbage and salt getting under there. But in doing that, let's talk about the tires that I'm using. Well, these are the Michelin X-ICE snow tires. These are a 19-inch wheel, and it was a toss-up between two different tires. There was the Bridgestone BlizzTac or the Michelin X-ICE. Now, these were a little bit more. The BlizzTacs are a much cheaper price, but the problem I had is they only came in 18s, and I wanted to go the 19s to match the car, and more importantly, I wanted to match the rims. So what I ended up going with, like I said, is the Michelin X-ICE Snows. They've been great. They're paired with the DIA Akuma rims, and these are great. These rims are, from what I could find out, these are a knockoff from, I think it was the 2017 Mustang, but please drop in the comments below what year exactly it was. But again, just a beautiful wheel, very easy to clean because of it. It looks really slick. Again, rather than going with a steel drum, I went with something a little bit more, you know, more cleaner and something simplified, and that's what I wanted to do. And again, as for the driving experience, the X-ICE Snows have been really good. I find they grip. The moment I actually swapped these out this year, because again, our temperatures are getting around that 6-7 degrees, and I found that they just grabbed right away. My summers were spinning out like crazy. It was becoming a real fun drive just to go to the grocery store. So very slick in that sense. So the question is, when should you actually change out your winter tires? Well, when you hit around that 8 degrees or less, that's a good indication that it's time. You know, your tires are going to get a lot harder. They're not going to be as sticky and grippy at that point. And that's when they start to lose their grip in general. And like I said, that's what I was finding with my tires to begin with. So, like I said, for me, it's kind of give or take November in that sense. So that's when you want to basically flip them out. Another thing in consideration is the road rules, you know, what the laws are, what the bylaws are. Where I live, you know, we've got a main highway and we require M&S mountain snow tires from October 31st to May 1st. So that's a key thing. There was a big freak snowstorm in November 2nd on my son's birthday, which, you know, we had this very slick snow and nobody could get up the hill. So they actually mandated where I live that we require, again, M&S snow tires if we're living up on the hill between, you know, October 31st and May 1st. So that's another consideration why you need to upgrade your winter tires. But so as for the tire swap and placement, yeah, you can do it yourself, you know, give or take. It takes about an hour. In my case, Ford only charged me about $30, so for me it's great. I just do that. I let them do it. They're the professionals. You know, if anything comes up, they can check the brakes at the same time. So definitely well worth it. As for tire storage, some places offer that opportunity where you can store at their workhouse, but for me, I actually just store them in my crawl space, which is nice, and I can keep the garage nice as clean as possible. So when you change out your summer tires, put your winter tires on, one thing I do before I store my summer tires is I like to give them a good wash. And the way I do it is I, you know, basically lay them out on the ground, give them a good spray at the start, you know, apply, you know, P&S Brake Busters, video up here, all about that product. You know, even afterwards, fire up this foam can on it, give them a spray, give them a good clean with that. From there, I take my kind of more coarse brush, I clean the outer tire by itself. And then at that point, I will take my main brush, I'll go between the spokes, try and get it clean as much as possible with that. You know, again, every little nook and cranny. And then I will also take my very, very soft brush and I will just give a good clean overall to it, you know, try and knock it off as much as possible. At this point, give it, you know, flip over the tire, get behind the rim, again, just try and get all that dirt off. Give it a spray, rinse it, you know, get all the soap off of it. We want to do that. At this point, take one of your tire microfiber cloths, give it a nice hand clean, just wash off every little piece as much as you can. Wheel into a spot where you can lay it down on the ground. Grab your leaf blower, dry it off, and if you haven't seen that video, link above as well. Dry off the tires as much as possible, and then just take another secondary microfiber cloth and just give one final wash to it and just let it air dry over the next kind of 10-15 minutes as you go on with the rest of them. And then once all that's done, basically, yeah, throw your tire covers on, store them in your garage. In my case, I throw them in my crawl space, which is nice and handy, and at that point, you're ready to go. But that's it today, guys. Short and sweet to the point. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you did, smash that likes button, hit that subscribe button as well to be part of the channel. Really appreciate support as well. But like I said, just summary, the Michelin X-ICE snows, love them. I really, really do love the DIA Akuma rims. I'm really happy with them. They look slick. They get a lot of compliments, and they're totally worth it. So till the next one, guys, drive safe, and we'll check you then.